For the past few months, I've been having the time of my life playing hardcore WoW. I've finally hit 60 on my warrior, got a decent bag of gold stashed in the bank, my alts are thriving. Well, except this one. But the point is, life was good. Until one day. Apparently, my old SOD guild has graciously drafted me into their TBC lineup in Classic Fresh. Although the Burning Crusade is still months away, folks have been talking about wanting to play together again. I'll admit, I miss playing with these guys. Even if they're looking for a solid rogue, the options must be thin if they're seriously considering me. I mean, just look at these old parses. But hey, it has to be done. I'll be damned if I don't do this for the boys. However, there's one glaring problem. I can't just abandon my big raiding ambitions in hardcore. That's why if I were to do this, I need to get to 60 as fast as I can so I can get back to grinding my previouses. How do I plan to achieve this? I've come up with two things. One, I'm gonna use Rested XP Guide. Before anyone comes charging at me with pitchforks and torches, take note. I'm not doing this to discover the journey to 60 anymore since I've already done that in hardcore. Number two, I'm not gonna turn my PC off until I hit max level. Now this one's pretty crazy. Google says the average time played to reach level 60 in Classic is 12 days or a whopping 288 hours. In preparation for this challenge, I even bought a new ROM to help my PC handle the extra hours of uptime. Hey, why are you looking at me like that? Do you think I'm just using this video as an excuse to get an upgrade? Anyway, welcome to day 0 of can't turn off my PC until I reach max level in WoW Classic. Let's kick things off and roll Horde. Unfortunately, this means saying goodbye to the Beast curvature. I mean, the Beast racial for swords that the female human rogue offers. But cheer up, my brothers. Hope is not lost. Behold, the female Undead. Same lethal finish, just slightly less flexible and probably less ergonomic. Still smash though. What should we name this baddie? Well, since I'm Zaf and I like pepperoni, we're naming her Zaffaroni. And she's gonna be known as the Deadly Slice of Azeroth.
To eradicate all life on Azeroth.
And here we are, at a spooky corner of Brill in a familiar damp crypt where all the undead spawns. Looks like I'm the only one who got Asika'd this time. Before I start, I gotta take care of a couple of things first to make sure I enjoy this run, starting with my add-ons. Give me a second to fix my UI. See, I like most of the crucial stuff in the middle of my screen so it's easier to collect information. Resizing my minimap, and perfect! Now we're good to go. My first quest sends me straight to zombie killing duty. Woo! Level 2, baby! One small step for Zaf, one giant leap for the challenge. Ah, the classic MMO experience. Kill this, fetch that, rinse, repeat. Yo, we've got an epic showdown going on right here. Scally goes for the giant swing while Zaf counters with a forceful stab. Blow after blow and no! Zaffaroni with a massive flip, but it's not enough. The battle rages on, bone to bone, dust to dust. Who has been drinking more milk? Alas! Scully crumbles to the ground. That's what happens when you're just an NPC without plot armor. Within 15 minutes, I quickly reached level 3. The goal was to get to at least level 20 before midnight to make the most of my day off today, so there's still a bunch of work to do. Oh no! I'm committing some serious PETA crimes right now. Wait, aren't wild animals supposed to be hunted down? I was actually on a roll when all of a sudden... Guess I'll go get breakfast then. My ring finger's going numb mashing button 1. I think I'm developing a Sinister Strike syndrome at this point. Whoa, Rested XP. Slow down, man. Coming from hardcore, it feels surreal to see the spirit realm once again after many months. Since the guide has a habit of asking you to die and respawn at the spirit healer to save time, my biggest fear now is getting used to this routine and forget that I'm back in hardcore server someday. Just like that, I reached level 4. With a bit of coins, I learned stealth from the rogue trainer. Nice hair, bro. When you've been playing hardcore all day every day for the past few months, your friends can't believe their eyes seeing you in a PvP server? Brother Samuel, your wife's searching for you. Let's finally put you down to rest.
Death is but a doorway. Your flesh may wither, your bones may crack, but may your soul find peace in the life beyond.
Yo, these post-funeral snacks are so good. Maybe I should attend more funerals. Let's go level 5. Finally, I'm on the last quest of the starting zone. I must be one with the shadows and assassinate Miven Korgal. Going dark. Shing! Target locked. Target down. I repeat, target down. Document secured. Stealthing out. Heading towards extraction. Over. Oh, look what I found. After taking care of business in Deathknell, I made my way to the humble little town of Brill. I picked up more quests, learned herbalism, and turned in the documents from Miven Korgal. And that's how I got to level 6. Wow, another player and a good one too. Thank you, kind sir. No way! I literally just took a shower. How could he have sniffed me out? Uh-oh, this is not looking good. Should I use my one and only potion? I think I need to use my potion, but I kinda don't want to waste it too. Ha! Calculated. Another quest turned in and I'm level 7. Just an undead rogue collecting some pumpkins. Please don't. Come on, bro. How dare you? Ha! That's for gatekeeping the pumpkins. Isn't it satisfying when you get a log full of completed quests? Okay, let's go turn this in. After wrapping up my first batch of quests, I finally hit level 8. Not gonna lie, our XP guide makes these early levels feel way less tedious. I'm starting to believe I'll hit 20 by the end of the day, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. You still got a lot of work to do. Well, hello there! Lovely day to pick flowers in sunny old Terrisful, innit? Kick! 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 Why isn't my interrupt button working? Oh, I haven't learned kick yet. Whee! 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 This one's tough since he's 2 levels above me. Time to put my kiting skills to work. A couple of Sinister Strike spurs for combo points. Jumping over the fence. Throw. Jump. Auto. Throw again. Jump. Throw. Gouge. Sneaking in a couple of bandage sticks. Another throw. Jumping over. I think I got this now. Sending in a 5 combo point eviscerate. Boom! Easy peasy, baby. Level 9. We're cruising through this thing, huh? Time check. More or less 2.5 hours in. If my memory serves me right, I'm on the final batch of quests in Brill. I can't wait to get out of this godforsaken place. Ooh, a rare. Maybe we'll get something nice like a green or something. Okay, a 3-mob pool. We're getting a bit ballsy here. I mean, with my deathlog turned off and a couple of trips back and forth the spirit healer, the reality that this isn't hardcore anymore is slowly starting to sink in. This really puts into perspective how much hardcore makes you think about your choices. Oh crap, he's about to tag the same quest mob. Please accept my invite. Nice! Bless your soul, Ravengrave. Shit, my inventory's full. I'd hate to do this, but I guess I'll give it a shot. Sucks to be broke, man.
1 hour later.
Ooh, we actually got a mail. From Miro too? Let's see what this is. Oh wow! 4 actual 14 slaughters. That's crazy! Miro 2, if you ever come across this video, you're a legend, man. I promise to pay this forward. Yay! Finally reached level 10! For talents, I'm putting my first point into Remorseless Attack. This gives my next attack a higher crit chance after killing an enemy. It's really useful because you can just hop from mob to mob when questing. Ah, I've been dreaming about this day.
I don't think you have any idea how fast I really am. I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Another thing I was really looking forward to upon hitting level 10 was dual wielding. Let's put this little baby on and deal some serious damage. Now back to killing stuff. Popping evasion. Now you see me, now you kinda don't. So another neat thing I learned from RXP is that you could actually enter Undercity through the sewers? I've leveled 3 Undead toons in Doomhowl and never knew about this. That's so cool. I handled some business in the Undercity like setting up my Hearthstone, leveling first aid, and buying better throwing knives. I must say Undercity is my least favorite horde city though. The spooky vibe is cool and all, but man, I still can't get used to how much of a maze this place is. Yay, another rare!
Warning.
Of course, another shitty cave. Hey there! Pokey pokey! Guess he got no time for small fry. I was in the middle of hunting down Scarlet Scum when one of my guildies, TikTok, traveled all the way across the continent, from the depths of Molten Core to be exact, just to deliver my care package. Quote unquote, Zaf, there's no reason to torture yourself. Go get yourself something nice for Christmas. Thanks, Daddy. Now time to get myself some good old boosts and get this over with. Look at LFG popping off right now. Huh, just kidding. What should I do with all this gold though? Oh, I know. Tick, if you're watching this, I swear it's just 1 gold. Losing that death roll filled me with so much rage, I took it on 100 Dark Hounds and powered my way to level 11. With my newfound wealth, I hit the auction house for some decent greens to make my early game a little smoother. About an hour later, TikTok's biggest gift arrived in the mail. Holy mother of epics! Now I have zero excuse to not reach 60 with this. Feeling unstoppable with my new gear, I decided to take on the quest to slay Captain Miralch and his goons on my own. At last, my journey leads me to Silverpine Forest, a treacherous glade teeming with wild beasts and creatures that become feral predators under the full moon. Even in this undead body, I can feel my heart racing in anticipation of the dangers that lie ahead. My first task in Silverpine was to escort Deathguard Erland to his little hideout a few blocks away. Not sure what he needs protection for cause he's undead already, but at least I hit level 12 along the way. For sure, I love grouping up with people. It makes the world feel more alive even if we're just questing. See? 2 heads are better than 1. I was just trying to kill Nightlash in peace when I spot the same priest from earlier sprinting straight at me. Look at her go, pulling everything in sight. Oh, she probably wants to group up for the quest. Sure, why not? Uh-oh, this is getting spicy.
Health warning.
Perfect shield.
Health warning.
But nope, it's not enough. Thank the gods this isn't hardcore, man. That was my first legit death. I haven't seen the resurrection spell in ages.
One eternity later.
Health warning.
Take down bear, loot quest item, eliminate spider, bear, quest item, spider, bear, quest item, spider, bear. This was my routine for a good 20 minutes, and before I knew it, I had reached level 13. Ooh, these boots look nice for something that's being sold by an NPC. I'll take a pair, please. 3 levels above me? I can try.
Health warning.
Come on, send it!
Health warning.
What? 5 combo points for nothing? Yep, I'm screwed. The walk of shame. Man, I wasted like 10 minutes fighting all those mobs when I could just have stealthed through. Absolutely brilliant. Don't mind me, just casually hijacking a boat.
What would you ask of death?
Music to my ears. Ding, level 14. I kept questing in Silverpine, and to my horror, it turns out I forgot to hit the record button. Classic. I thought this kind of thing only happened in movies. Anyway, I hit level 15, but by then, I was getting tired of the gloomy atmosphere. So I hopped on the Zeppelin and headed to Orgrimmar for a change of scenery. Realizing I need to do my first dungeon, Ragefire Chasm, soon, I started working on the hidden enemies quest chain. And man, let me tell you, this quest sucks. You have to loot a lieutenant's insignia from some cultists in a cave, but the drop rate is straight up garbage. Wowhead says the drop chance is 8%, but that's a freaking lie. I literally spent almost an hour farming it on my last character, so I wasn't exactly thrilled. Okay, I take back everything I just said because look at this. The insignia dropped on the 3rd mob. 3rd! Can you imagine that? That's insane. At this rate, I might as well go buy a lottery ticket. Finally, it was time to do RFC. I teamed up with my old guildie Kalens, a druid, because it's more fun to run dungeons with a familiar face. We did quick work of the Trog at the start, and luckily the other rogue in the team was a pumper as well, so things were going down fast. We reached the first boss, Oogleflint. I admit, I wasn't paying attention and ended up tanking for a bit. Popping evasion, nice. Kalens pulls the aggro back. Landing a 5-point eviscerate, yeah, that feels good, man. Clear the ads first. easy.
Come on, man! That's too easy!
Our shaman was still making potions when Kalens decided to pull the second boss. Luckily for the shaman, he arrives in time just to level up. Congrats, buddy! The rest of the dungeon was a breeze. I mean, it's RFC, what can we expect? If this were school, it's like we were in kindergarten. Pretty basic stuff, so no need to bore you with the details. We quickly wrapped things up and I turned in 2 quests at Thunder Bluff and boom! Level 16, baby! It was nighttime for me when I finally set foot in the Barrens and man, was it beautiful. The full moon casting a soft glow over the dry grass and scattered trees, wild animals roaming in the distance. The only sound was my footsteps crunching against the cracked pavement. I couldn't wait to begin this new adventure. I reached the crossroads and picked up every quest available. It was getting late, but I wanted to finish a few before calling it a day. I know I said my goal was to hit level 20, but I took a couple of breaks to do more RFC runs. I ended up falling a little behind the RXP speedrun guide. For example, most of the early Barrens quests were already green, meaning they didn't give much XP anymore. But I had to do them anyway to unlock the next chain and stay on track with the guide. I could have adjusted the level range on RXP, but that would mean skipping a few quests that are part of a chain in the next zone, which is kinda annoying, so I just rolled with it. On the bright side, the mobs die so fast now I could do this with my eyes closed.
Health warning. Health warning.
Or maybe not. That's some instant karma jinx right there. Yo, what's up with my graphic settings? It feels like my character's ascended in heaven. Would you know my name if I saw you in Barrens? That's the same raptor that killed me. I won't be sleeping if I don't avenge my death. Okay, this is getting tight. I might die here again. Gouge? Trying to get some space and replenish a bit of my energy. Couple of range attacks here just to be safe. Sending in a big eviscerate and boom! Wow.
Health warning.
He made it interesting until the very end. Booty key! Booty calls! Let's go crack some booty chest! Blech. Trash. Level 17, let's go! By now it was past midnight and my brain was so fried. The dream of hitting level 20 on day 1 was dead. I needed to sleep. So I flew Zaffaroni to Orgrimmar, put up the greens on the auction house and parked him in the inn for that sweet rested XP. Here's what my view looks like every night from now on. Rise and shine, Azeroth. It's officially been 24 hours since I started the can't turn off my PC until I hit max level in WoW Classic challenge. I'm now level 17 and good news, my PC's still holding up well. Let's check our played time. 10 hours? Damn, I was gaming yesterday. Unfortunately, I've got work today so I won't be back on until later today, but that's fine. I have a good feeling we'll hit 20 by tonight. Finally, job's done! Funny enough, I couldn't stop thinking about WoW the entire time I was at work. I was so hyped to jump back that as soon as the clock hit 5 PM sharp, I bolted out the door immediately. Okay, where did I leave off? If I recall correctly, one of the quests from Wailing Caverns, Leaders of the Fang rewards a really nice main hand sword. It's gonna be huge for me, so I'm kicking off the chain, which starts with putting some dried seeds in this gaping underwater crack. Oh, another elite. Surely I can handle 3 yellow mobs, right? I'll sap 1, pop evasion right off the rip to deal with the other ad, and then, well, we'll see how it goes from there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, sap! What? Oh shit. No.
Health warning.
Crap!
Health warning.
Thank God they leashed. I just need to gouge this hyena. No! What is this luck? Come on!
Health warning.
Damn it. I really hope this doesn't count as a violation of the Animal Services Act. But hey, if it does, I'm sure Undercity's legal team has got my back. This guy actually got me googling what dervish meant. Today I learned something new again thanks to World of Warcraft. I just stole some stolen silver. Can we call this a thiefception? Eating while hearthing? Didn't even know that was a thing. Oh, I even teleported while sitting down. Okay, this scene looks really weird. I think I've seen it before. Level 18 finally! Now I can start looking for a Wailing Caverns group. Or maybe not. Not again, Blizzard! It wasn't long before I got into a Wailing Caverns group. While waiting to fill our last spot, I managed to track down Hezrul and his goons. It wasn't a hard fight provided I had better gear now and a rend buff on top of that. Unfortunately, our group started falling apart when we couldn't find a tank right away. Since most of the players on this server are level 60 already, a lot of them leveling their alts would rather buy a boost than level the proper way, which sucks for newbies like me. But still, after 30 minutes of desperate LFG searching and personally whispering potential tanks, a druid named Rouse Charge answered the call. Bless this man. It would have sucked to end the day on a cliffhanger. I can't believe it! After all the waiting, all the near disband moments, we actually made it to Wailing Caverns! The air is thick with dread. Eerie hisses echo through the walls, and somewhere in the shadows, I could feel something watching us. There's no turning back now. Time to show the group what we're made of! First boss down, first gem acquired. I'm making it my life's mission to kick every druid's slumber cast. Nice sheep! Love it when mages use their kits without you asking. We made it to the second boss, and I need this guy so bad. He drops a huge pants that could practically carry me all the way to 30. If they drop, great. If not, well, tomorrow is another day. Welp, at least we got the second gem now. Congrats on getting all your hides, mage! It seems like Rar here isn't as lucky. By the third boss, it's pretty obvious that Rar seems pretty confident in his tanking skills that he didn't bother requesting a sap or a sheep on pool. I think we got this though. Come on, Mr. Mage, please ship the other druid. Thank you! Ha! I had a feeling he would immediately break the poly with a multi-shot. Classic hunter moment. But after all that, everything's good in the hood though. Look at that. The +6 agility cape drops from the lizard boss. Finally, I get a chance at the real upgrade. But of course, I'm rolling against everyone. Even the priest? Seriously? And just like that, I lost the roll. My luck hasn't been on point since the Wristful Glades. Ah, this place brings so much memories.
Health warning. Health warning. Health warning.
Nice. I already got better bags though. Might as well give them to somebody who could use them. Here you go, buddy. What the truck is that damage? Did you guys see that? Rara was in bear form and he still got smacked like a wet noodle. I would have been obliterated if I took that hit. No wonder everyone says never to underestimate Verdun in hardcore. The last boss, Mutinous, was way easier than Verdun. I bid my party goodbye and wasted no time in turning in my quest and boom! We're officially level 19. And to top it all off, I got the Wing Blade! I may not have gotten anything from that run, but at least I'm walking away with something nice now. Obviously, the only logical thing to do is to slap Fiery on this bad boy. And since I had a little extra to spare, why stop at 1? That's right, double Fiery, baby! Would you look at that? This gotta be the drippiest level 19 rogue in Kalimdor right now. Congrats, little kitty! I'll give you the honor of being the first mob to go down to my double Fiery blades.
With honor.
Yay, my very first ring! That's some juicy +3 agility. It might not seem like much, but it's better than nothing. It was getting late when I found another Wailing Caverns group. Part of me wanted to go questing, but another part of me said I needed another shot at the leggings of the Fang. Oh yeah, level 20! Unfortunately, 2 runs later, still no pants. The runs were pretty typical except for one disaster. My first full wipe. Oh no, the healer's down! Yep, we're all gonna die here. So despite having 2 mages, not one polymorph was cast. I guess that was too much to ask for even on a non-hardcore server, huh?
Health warning.
I feel bad for our tank. At least he owned up to it. You have my respect, sir. And yet another close call. Guess what made a difference this time? You're right. Sheep. Alright, I'll be real. I wanted to take this video all the way to 60, but yeah, that's just not happening. Just look at this. Level 1 to 25 footage alone is already almost 500 gigabytes. My PC's been running for 2 days straight and I think it deserves a break, so I'm gonna wrap it here. And by cut, I mean I'm gonna separate this series into parts. Don't worry, I've already got more footage ready for the next one. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a comment down below on what's your favorite moment so far. I'll see you in the next one where I go from level 20 to 35 and get my first real taste of world PvP. See you around, Zappers!